Hey everyone, hey Small Woodlot. I am aware I don't have audio right now. I'm on my phone with a client in my other ear, so I can't necessarily put this sound out to you guys, but I will return with the audio in a little bit. Thanks for your patience. You keep watching though. All right, we back. We're working on this handle. What we've done is do the two-sided tape, which is carpet tape actually, and that's gonna hold our two blanks together for this handle. Enough for us to sand out that. Then we'll do some drill throughs, put some holes in this thing, see if we can get it put together before we're all done. That's all. All right, so we're gonna get over here. And again, I apologize about the lack of audio. And anybody who said what's up to me in this chat, thank you for coming through. And what's up to you too. Let's go ahead and get back to it. Hey, Wes Skiles, you were a historical restoration carpenter for 45 years. That's awesome. I've done a lot of restoration work myself. It's quite fulfilling. Slow, precision work, generally. Worked on a bunch of historic homes in Atlanta, but probably the most famous one would be the Swan House. You could look that up. But, all right, we got our two blanks. I think this is mahogany. I think this is mahogany. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong for sure. So, what also I need to do is go ahead and lock these together while they're still together. Go ahead and drill straight through them. Maybe. Seems like a practical thing to do. Glad you're here, Wes. Thanks. Oh, you're talking to the other Wes. There's never been another Wes. All right, one quick second here. Hello. Hey, babe. Okay. Okay. All right. Thanks. You too, babe. So, I got an important phone call. And y'all might break up for a second, but don't, don't go. It gets crazy outside my house. Sometimes we don't get a signal. Trash day. Almost dropped. All right, going right back. Land of the Chevys. Land of the Chevys. Is this trash can? Yes, it's got stuff in it too. If you're a contractor, get two of these. Pay $7 more to have another one of these. I've thrown away whole remodels through these things. Takes a couple weeks. Save me a trip to the dump. All right. I only lost about 400 of you. That's all right. We gotta do what we're supposed to do. Whew. Okay. Back in the building. Small Willet says I'm working on a house. Could be on the historic list, but they built it in 1700s. Wow. Early 1800s and moved 3 times before 1880. That's amazing. Man, those moves really rattle a house. You end up with some weird problems after that. This looks good. I'm gonna stick it, drill some holes. I'm gonna put these here. I think I can get away with just 2 holes for this one. So what I'll do is just try to center this best I can. And be careful because that blade is a sharp one, if I don't say so myself. Floor joists are 30 on center. Holy moly. What do they got holding it up? 4x6s? Like, how is it staying up? with 30 on center. Jesus Christ. Now, what I found is when I was doing investment renovations for a real estate firm, an investment firm rather, we would always we would occasionally run into these neighborhoods that got built really pretty and really cheaply. And man, how often we would see 20 on center was crazy. It was scary. I had a homeowner who had a 3-story home, a 2-story ceiling in the dining room. I'm in the great room, and the thing had no. They had 2x4s spanning across the ceiling. 2x4s. You have to go up there to service the chandelier, and the ceiling will bow right up underneath you. It's crazy. Nah, framing holds up the vast majority of current homes, modern homes. A good house is built with 2x6s on the exterior walls. But yeah, if they're not, you're right. Where is my drill? Is it in the truck? It must be in the truck. I'm gonna have to run out to the truck again. Y'all stay put. I'm coming right back. Dun 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 dun. Let me plug you in. I think we'll be able to get this wrapped up. Sort of. Oh man, fire blocking. One of the biggest headaches in my build. Yeah, fire blocking is annoying. It's so necessary. It's just necessary, but God, it's annoying. It feels unnecessary because you're not currently experiencing a fire. You're like, this is a pain. This is a pain. Now, I don't even know if these are going to be decent metal bits, but we're going to have to see today. Let me find some ferrules to put through, and then we'll find the matching sizes for it. So I'm going to probably try to start with something as heavy as I can, since I'm only putting 2 in here. That's about that. Not quite though, but it does mean I probably have a bit for it. Let's try that. That might be. You know how I'll know? Drill a hole. The right one will fit in it. There we go. Now it's a little bit loose. Let's see if this is better. It's about the same. This one definitely is too big for it. That's definitely too loose. Maybe we need to bump up our bit size. But if we do, will we be able to match that? If we can, that'd be ideal though. The fatter, the better. In this particular instance, We are going to use some epoxy and all that stuff, but a mechanical bond is always better. Maybe I won't say always better. Often better. Secondary hole. Let's see. That's way loose. That's way loose. Cannot use this one at all. Guess we're going to use that first bit because that's a tighter fit than the previous. So maybe, I think I should fasten it all down together. See if I got enough clamp for that. Definitely doable. Morning, Michelle. I got that 1-2 combo over here at Dad's workshop. Safety meeting all morning, says Sunstep. What the what? Safety meetings? That only happens when two things. Either somebody messed up or somebody with the money wants to see what's going on out here. Those are the only times I have safety meetings. Because otherwise, safety schmafety. Let's cut these holes. Not bad. Cool that bit down. Everything seemed to stay in place, so I'm going to go ahead and tap this one too. Maybe right there be good. Whoa. Bit came loose. Chuck wasn't tight. Let's try it again. Bit definitely done got weak. I don't know if that's the bit or the knife. But I guess that means we got better steel in our knife than we do in our drill bit. But, you know, Swiss does it. Like, what are we going to do? Give up? Not hard. A little hammer drill action on it. A little bouncing. I just don't know if that's the metal from my bit or the metal from my knife. Probably a little bit of both. Put the bit back in some water for a second. Take a sip of this coffee. Low speed max feed with a little cutting oil. Oh, dang. I'd be doing that. Hey, Vitor, sharpen that bit. It's toast. You know, I don't know how to sharpen a bit, if I'm being honest. But what I do know how to do is rig something. And what we're gonna do right here, right quick, is just send another bit straight through. And then we'll knock out the rest with that dull one and get our edge round. I've had these DeWalt bits for a good little while. They've held up well enough. I ain't mad at them. Maybe I'm a little mad at that one. I wouldn't do nothing. Didn't do nothing. Let's get one that hasn't been used before. I don't think that's been used. We gotta get this hole started. Get down there. So we're through. Cool. Let's go ahead and get our size in. Let's double check that because we don't want to be mucking around. Have a problem later. All right. So what we got right here. It didn't work. Working slowly. This must be frustrating for people who understand how to use these. Dang it. What a cheap bit. I do have this. We got to get that size through there or something similar. This is a similar size, but this is technically slightly smaller bit. I don't know if it'll compromise our wiggle of our metal. Definitely a wood bit though. Good metal is hard to drill through apparently with cheap bits. Let's see if I have any better bits. Stop embarrassing myself on the internet in front of all my friends. No. Not there, I don't. There I don't. Not here. Not here. Maybe. Maybe. Bam. And I know it's rusty. Sitting in the bottom of the toolbox. You don't believe in it. I get that. I believe in this rusty bit. Go, Rusty. Go, Rusty. Go. You can do it. I guess not all the carpentry tools translate, huh? Shout outs to you for continuing to watch this. This is a this is hard. All right, now we've got this one bit left. We've got these big old bits, but they are way bigger than what we need or want, and we can't do that. And I have no idea how to sharpen this bit. Maybe I can sharpen it by continuing to drill with it. I just feel like we all the way through. We just got to finish the hole. I really am just trying to bully this thing through. It's sort of working, but it's working slow as heck. A drill press would have been nice. Get a drill doctor to sharpen them. Okay. Oh boy. We are in a pickle. That's a daggone regular bit. This is not happening well. Like, I don't know what to do with it now. Like, I'll try to go through this hole even further. Yeah, well, it's opening up. Now, this is how you know you're a real carpenter. When you're willing to just burn through it. When you know that the blade ain't cutting it anymore. But the heat. Burn right through that baby boy. Victory! Workout for the day. Now, because I'm a glutton for punishment, I still want to put this other bit through it. I still want to get the larger hole. It's my nature. I mean, just because it's hard don't mean we're okay with doing it lesser than. Oh, yeah. I know it's been a long journey. We've come a long way. And we've worked really hard to get here. We're not going to give up. Keep opening up hole, and I'll keep drilling. It's our agreement. Smoke said, and that was drilling 2 holes in West Desert. 1 hour live 6 minutes of knife making, and 45 minutes of hole drilling. Think I'm gonna stop drilling this hole just because it's humiliating? No, my friend, you do not know who I am. And that I will say is super sweet of you guys in the comments who do think that I listen to anybody when I've already gotten started on something that I cannot obsessively let go of. I do appreciate your efforts. It is so cute. Let's see. What else do we got in the bottom of this toolbox? Got a freaking some. Let's go make another hole. I mean, these contractors, those drill bits in here all the time. Maybe I should stop flexing that I'm a contractor while 2 holes are beating the life out of me live on stage. Who wouldn't be quick enough? You know, wood is a lot easier to drill through. I'm gonna just say that. I'm not putting down metal. I'm not saying metal is bad. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, metal's mother didn't raise it right. I see shavings coming off, and I'm like, all right, I got it. And then it's my bit. Finally broke one. This was starting off to be a pretty cool project. And now my obsession. Let me just put this. Let me just see if this fits yet. Still don't have a fit. Gotta have a fit. Or I'm gonna have a fit. Get it? Fit it? Let me just see if I use my where are my needle files? In fact, let's see. All right, since we're talking about sharpening, right? I've got sharpening type tools, right? I've got freaking Dremel right here, right? I could take this Dremel and utilize some function of it to cut this doggone blade. Where's my Dremel accessory? No, thank you. Let's see. Let's try these accessories. I apologize to the people at the Bauer Company for referencing your rotary tool as a Dremel, but come on. I'm having a tough day. Maybe something like this. Let's see. Like, what are the cutting surfaces of a drill bit, in fact? Okay. So we'll come up through this bottom up here, and then we'll come across the top. All right. So let's find a round file. Is that the way or that way? That's the way. That might be backwards, but that's the only way it feels good. That's what she said. Let's tighten that up. Let's make that spin. Let's see if it's going that way, so I'm going to put that. Let's see if we have done any freaking thing out. I mean, stuff is happening. Why not all the stuff? Why not burn the battery out while we're at it? You know what? I'm not giving up. I will put this other bit on and we will burn through this thing with a Dremel for this last 16th of an inch if we have to, because Wes does it is an obsessed lunatic who doesn't know when to quit. But such is life. This is our plight. Let's see if that works. Kind of did. So now we're all the way through our blank. We already know we got our fit. We can pull this apart for a schmeck it. And then we're just going to drill the rest of the way through this thing. Let's see if we have. Oh! Homer, I don't think we've got the right hole. All right, we're close though. Get back to work, you. Is this not hilarious? Real talk, by now, I really could have gone to Home Depot. Came back with a new blade, a new bit. I could have done that by now. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Such is life.
This is the way of the world.
Let's see what these little diamond bits do. A couple of them. I mean, diamonds got to do something. Freaking diamonds, for Christ's sakes. All right. Where's the little tool to pop the thing off the thing? My desk is getting cluttered. I don't know. Oh, there it is.
2 hours later, continues to drill.
This is where all the work hours come from on your invoice. I know it's not. I know it's not concrete. Diamond is gonna bite the dust. Well, these are. I don't really care about these. The problem is, I gotta have something small enough to get in that hole, right? And I don't have anything else small enough to get in that hole. And the problem is, I'm not like. Look how far. Look how close I am. It's just that inner bevel that I've got to get. That's it. But however I get to that at this point, it's kind of fine by me. And I'm sure it'll eat this diamond up. But what I'm also equally sure of is that that diamond will get through it first. Now, I might be wrong. I don't know about Dremels. But generally speaking, we so close, fam. I'm going to give it a shot. I know it's going to hurt you. I know. I know. But all I'm doing, trying to open a hole up. Oh, snap. Oh, the tool changed speeds. Man, this is working great. Let's see. This seemed like it worked. I don't know. It worked. Diamonds were the answer. Diamonds are forever. Put your diamonds in. Okay, we don't sing. We don't sing Yeezy no more. My fault. That's a sucky thing about celeb worship, man. Oh, not poor Mr. Bauer. This is a testament to Mr. Bauer. This is a poor Mr. DeWalt situation here. Because if Mr. DeWalt was able to get it done, Mr. Bauer would not have been in this equation. Not for this particular thing. So, shouts out to the Bauer Foundation. But the good thing is, I've got a bunch of these bits. So, and if I accomplish one thing with each of them, you know what I'm saying? For what I spent, not a bad trade-off, if I'm being honest. I mean, not a bad trade-off. This is the pack that came with the bit. I didn't even have to pay for that. Let's go ahead and put these together. I mean, with the tools, what I meant to say. All right. Let's see if we've got the one that goes through. We might have a long version of this. We don't. We have these two shorties. That's going to go through fine. That's going to go through fine. Yep. Let's make sure they go through here fine. And that is going to have to happen with this daggone drill bit. I might have enough residual gas left in this thing to get through it, but maybe not. Maybe not. This shit might turn into an all-day ordeal. It's going to be an $8,000 knife now. Had to make some adjustments because of these two holes. I'm sure you understand. Oh, that's going to be good. That'll go right through. We are going to get our Dremel, our tool again to get through this opening. Kind of do the same thing. This happens to be near the same. Just getting a little scrap out of there. And we might use this thing to do the rest of the shaping on this. I don't know. I might go over to the big tool. I don't know. But let's see if we can get through it. Once again, make sure we don't have a, where's that file? Get the little burrs off of there so it'll go through clean. Dr. Bauer, Mr. Bauer. What's going on, Carrie Crew? What's up, Finding Arcadia? I enjoyed you being here too. Thanks. Thanks for hanging out. So now we're real close.
So close. So close.
So close, in fact, it might be nice to kind of tap that through. You know what I mean? But it also might leave us a problem behind. I don't know a better way to clean out a round hole, so deal with it. That 12-year-old you, deal with it. By the way, I didn't see that email you sent me. Not sure it went through. If it's brass, I wouldn't tap it through. What email, Carrie? What you mean? I'm sorry, I'm not following. Put your round file in a drill. It's super fast. Oh man, that's not a bad idea. That is a great idea, in fact. I wish my batteries weren't dead. That is a good idea, though. Well, these seem to be sliding through. Okay. Tight, but that's exactly what I want. That's exactly what I want. I'm going to soften these corners. And this brass. All right, I think we're good. I don't want to get it too tough. All right, we'll open these up. We'll put them on either side. We'll put some glue on them. And when I say glue, I think I mean epoxy. Let's open that up the most dangerous way that we know. Come on, glue. Well, not glue, but you know what I got. That carpet glue is really trying to hold on. Good stuff. Really not mad at that. You gotta open this up without breaking it. So there's a certain amount of pressure being applied, but not too much beyond what our fingers can do otherwise. Put some pecs into it. We might bust this thing into a quadrillion pieces. All right. Good. Do we heat that up and get it off of there? I think so. I think so. I think that's the right thing to do. I could try to scrape it off. I don't want to gum up my other stuff with it, but I might gum up a little chisel for a short second. Because I don't want this in between. I don't want this getting involved with my actual epoxy. I don't know how well this will do on my sander, but I guess we can find that out like fast. Let's find it out. Let's go. No problem at all. That was fast. Let's do that again. I can't believe how easy that was. I'm impressed. I am impressed. So, new tools for the shop. Worked out. This was the outside originally. This is also the outside, I think. So, we'll sit here. We'll sit here. We'll go through one side. And this is, I'm sure, this is going to trigger somebody. Trigger somebody. Trigger somebody. Because I don't ever do any of this stuff proper. So I apologize to you. Put this over that hole. That came out. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Good thing we got holes in our workbench. All right, now. No, I said workbench. I wasn't calling you that. Jeez. Relax. Went straight through. Fantastic, but it was a tight fit. So now, just got to put this one on. Wes is getting roasted today. Get a workbench. This is a workbench. That's a freaking workbench. This is a freaking workbench. How dare you? How dare you, son? A workbench. What? Got 100 workbenches if I want to. This is my whole workbench table. Get to work, bitch. Bitch. Why do they want to say it like short? Bitch. What's my favorite word? this guy have a situation or not? Yes. But has this guy thought through his situation? Not at all. Why do you ask? Because this guy's got to disassemble so that he can put the actual glue in there. Put this thing together proper. But we got so excited, so geeked, we were able to get something in there. Lord of mercy. This guy today has been a spectacle. It's been a spectacle, but it's a wondrous spectacle. Spectacle of enormous proportion. Spectacle beyond all spectacles. Now I gotta like put all my strength into this blade, not stabbing me. Stabbing. Come on. I'm gonna leave that one right there like that, right? Then I'll struggle with this one. And then after that, what I'll do is pull out the wrong thing and then adjust it back. So I find if you just say what you're doing as you're doing it, even if you're messing it up, it'll seem like you know what you're doing. Like first I'll just tap this like so. And then if that works, you say, exactly right. And then the next step, you make up some more crap. Duh. So this is going to happen like that. We're going to make some epoxy. We're going to put it together. And then we're going to smash the like button. Epoxy on this side, epoxy on the knife, epoxy on the thing. I'm going to do it all live and direct. Where is my epoxy? There you go. There you go. All right. We'll mix it up on this right quick. Grab us a little piece of scrap from somewheres. Hopefully that's enough. We're gonna mix this up super fast. All right, so we're gonna do that, right? I'm gonna get plenty on it, because we gotta go fast. We're gonna rely somewhat on the squeeze out too. So do that. Put him on. Yikes. Fast. Take our mallet and see if we can get those to pop through. Like so. Yikes. And again. Perfect. And then this one, yeah. Sit right here. I should have planned it a little bit better, but it ain't going too bad. Flood that too. And we definitely gonna have some squeeze here, but that's gonna be good. That's gonna work in our favor, I think. And we'll let this fill up the cavity in between too if it has to. But one thing's for sure, we're gonna have a good bond. I'll tell you that. Almost like not 1990s Roger Moore. You know what I'm saying? A good Bond. Now, I'm going to flip this. Rely on faith a little bit. Smash this together. We made it through on that side. We made it through on that side. I would say that's all we need in a moment, other than clamp. What you call me? Clamp. What you call me? Bam, 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 bam. Clamps. Bam, 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 bam. Clamps. Tighten that up. Some crazy squeeze out with that. That's all right. I'm gonna throw one more in the center. If we can find one more small clamp. I don't want to put a big one on there. But I also got to do it fast. This thing's going to tighten up in no time. So this is the fast setting stuff. Oh, the boy made a knife. It only took 100 years. But it's there. That's a knife. That's a knife, Holmes. And it's going to be a good one. Dr. Bauer, Mr. Squeezy. Squeezy. Smoke, you should, that clue you should something about me. I have had my hands into a lot of things in 57 years. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, this epoxy on my hands is the worst. Oh, my God. I might have to sand this off with a sander. Oh, man, I got chips in my coffee. Oh, I'm sure it's getting hot. We're going to let it set up for a quick second. This is supposed to be 90-second stuff. I find that it's not quite that, but it's all rubbery and getting warm now. But as soon as this is set up, you know where we're going. We're going right back over to the sander, and we're going to get it together. But in the meanwhile, I'm tearing this off. I ain't gonna clean my hands with this goo gone. First, I need some towelage. Maybe that'll help. Here, put that all over your watch, Wes. That makes sense. Why don't you just wear your watch in the shop? Spray it with a cleaner and degreaser. Put industrial strength junk on your hands. It's not like you got a box of blue gloves over there to protect yourself. Just do whatever. It's fine. Wash your hands with rat poison. It's fine. It's fine. Grind it on the sander too. Yeah, the watch. Go ahead and clean the new album, Chips in My Coffee. Yeah, that's it. That's a banger. Got chips in my coffee, got a 9 in my back pocket. Gotta grind it, it's begging to stop it. I got 4 MCs in my back pocket. I got 2 MCs that's just begging to stop it. But I'm like, nah, I'm black, I'm coming to cop it. I'm taking the crown and throwing and it's all in my pockets. Yo. All right, that's enough of the freestyle fellowship. And I'm watching the Bad Bunny halftime performance. I don't even know who that is. Like, I've heard that name only in reference to that. So I don't even know who or what the Bad Bunny is about. All I know is that there's a ruckus. There's a ruckus about it. I don't know what the ruckus is about, but I know it's about a Bad Bunny being bad. All right. 'Cause, 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 'cause Clean, clean. He's the biggest artist in the U.S. right now. He's Puerto Rican, so a bunch of people are complaining about that. Guys, Dad's back. Puerto Rican reggaeton performer. Reggaeton. Ugh. Reggaeton. Ugh. I mean, I ain't. I'm just saying, reggaeton. Like, if you know reggae, you don't want reggaeton. You know, and I get it. Like, Spanish music is thrilling music. But reggaeton is one of those genres that I just don't jive. I don't get it. I don't get it. But everything isn't for me to get. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. I mean, I don't doubt that he's a great artist. I mean, I've you know I don't know one Taylor Swift song, so it's clear that I'm not the guy to look for the hits from. But look at all that smoke coming out from the knife wielding. It's so this stuff must be really getting hot. So I feel like it's getting firm. Like that's solid. I don't know if it's ready for this yet, but I would imagine by the time I get another, yeah, this is a fact, smoke. Like, yeah, yeah, the charts is not the most reliable place to determine quality of music. It's just not. No diss, no shame, no shade, but shade, 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 shade. Kevin said, "I'm not saying it's good music. I'm saying it's the biggest." Right. It's the it's the Jake Paul of the charts, right? Jake Paul makes more money than 95% of the pro boxers and ain't fought nobody. So, you know, sometimes it's the marketing. But, there's a huge Latin fan base in music. I'm really not mad at the genre the guys have. I can't say it's the best or the worst because it's not my genre. You know what I mean? Like when people try to talk to me about Beyonce or Taylor Swift, I'm like, that's not music that's made for me. I don't know nothing about it. I'm not in that fan base. They don't want me in that fan base. And it's easy to tell because they don't have Rakim on not one single song. So obviously it's not for me. I haven't heard Black Thought on one Taylor Swift song. So it's just not my genre. I think I can pull this loose right now. What does the Fox say? Bad Bunny dates and Kendall Jenner, so that says a lot. I don't know what. This is the place to talk about. This is everybody pull up to West Desert and get your feel of music appreciation and deep dive on the genre. Me don't care nothing about that reggaeton. Me don't care nothing about Taylor Swift. Me don't care nothing about Beyonce. You put a blue clot husband on the phone and listen to him. Put him on a track. Say to her, B, every song should have Jigga. Why you not put Jigga? You put your daughter. You put your daughter, your sister. And we can't hear Hove. And we can't hear Hove. Crosses. Oh, baby, you don't have to worry. As long as I got my knife, I keep it by my side for you. So you don't have to worry at all. It cleaned up that pretty good. Yes, this is another knife. Yeah. Duckbill sanding clamp. Yes, sir. So now we're going to jump over here and start shaping a little bit. followed our tank pretty good all the way around. We'll touch up a little bit there. We got still a little bit to go in there, but we came around pretty good. Then we got to round these edges and stuff like that and try to get this thing feeling comfortable. We're getting there though. This is not a bad situation. So let's see what we can do. I think we're gonna do it over there though. This takes up a lot more material. Even with the grit being not as heavy, it takes off a lot more material. Now, I get pretty excited about the belt sander, right? But if I get on it too long, that is a that's a 120 grit on there right now. on that belt sander, FYI. Um, so did pretty good. I sharpened this thing up last night. I got some gunk on it since. Um, but ultimately, I'm pretty happy with this. I am gonna hand sand a bunch of this stuff in here. Of course, make that rounder or whatever. Give myself a nice little thumb position. But overall, I made this knife to be a carving knife. Seems like it's gonna be capable. That's a pretty hard wood there. And overall, pretty happy. I love to look at the camera after dropping the knife. It happens. But it's super sharp. I'm pretty happy. Thank you, BK. EK Woodcrafts for hanging out. Leon, hey, how you doing? BK is always in the building. Eco Woodcrafts is here pretty often too, and I really appreciate you guys. Along with Tim Reed, Calvin from Dad's Workshop, who is my all-time favorite channel. And you guys have done a fantastic job, Smoke in particular, in not pulling your hair out. I'm sure Smoke's got 2 hands full of beard over there from watching me drill these holes, but we ended up with something pretty decent. Now there's a little chip out right here. I don't be hiding the imperfections, but that happened. So I may try to grind that down and around and see if I can maybe pull that out. But the rest of it looks pretty good. This is all rough. I still got to hand sand all of that stuff, but I'm pretty happy with this knife. I'll do some touch ups on it. I'll pop it on when I give a chance. Oh my God, Rob G, I didn't even see you, man. I'm so sorry. Listen, let me go ahead and end myself right now. Doink, 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 doink. Robert G is always in the building, and I appreciate it for sure, for sure. They definitely pulled a few hairs out. Yeah, it was it was an insane practice, but we got it done. Calvin, are you going on today? This morning at all? If you are, let the folks know because I'm about to get out of here. I'm actually supposed to be doing some work. Hand sand, so much work. Oh my gosh, this hand sanding is going to be so fun. People don't like hand sanding. I love it. Like, it's really one of my favorite parts of this process. Everyone have a great day. Sharpen your drill bits. Oh my God, please. You don't want to go through what I went through, young blood. You don't want to go through the mistakes that I had to go through with my drill bits. I go through this so you don't have to. Oh, snap. Calvin goes on in 15 minutes. 281 of y'all in here. Y'all can hit that like. And if you don't want to hit the like, take your ass over to Dad's shop. Take your booties over to Dad's workshop. Everybody, thank you for hanging out. Thank you, Calvin, for hanging out here too and helping moderate. Smoke, definitely. Pilato, definitely. Pilato's probably the reason I dropped this knife. It's usually his fault when catastrophe happens. All right. Love y'all. I appreciate you very much. I'm joking, of course, about Pilato. He's got a great channel over there. And if you like sign making, he's the guy. He's a router genius. And I'll see y'all all over there at the Dad's Workshop. Yeah? Doses. West does it. Knife. Carving.